some nice flakes, so I kept that for about 2 years and I got rid of them. I thought, no, I ain't paying no $20. Of course, on the old, I still have the convertible. I used to drive down the road with a CD, and they would, you know, sometimes they'd come on and say,
Take it because I was eating?
Yeah.
No, that he don't want to hear it, so.
Make sure that she's got a big old hot dog stuck in her mouth when
Let's get you a fresh one, Grandma.
she has her mouth, and she says she had to have it in her mouth open in some of them pictures.
Well, at least when you're putting something in it, that's better.
she was up at Blaze Point and had a shoe heel stuck in her mouth. She said, see there? Said, hey, took my picture of my mouth open.
Yeah, tell him don't show this to anybody.
Well, I never,
because they'll
well,
say,
they took it, I
there's
guess,
a guy
before we
sitting
was
at
ready
the
to
table
have it
trying to
taped.
commit
I
suicide
didn't think I had
because
one
he's
out.
smoking so much.
Well, you know, the way we do up here, we don't call out there and tell Vicky we got paid, but it's $30.
No, I loan me a camcorder every once in a while, so I try to get as much of her and the family on tape that I can, because then when she grows up, you know, she can look back and say, oh, look at this, this was my nanny, and this was Uncle Jake, and this was Papa, and because, you know, I mean, people aren't going to be around forever.
Especially Vicky and I, of course, we had a movie, I had a movie camera, and Vicky and I will get them out and look at them now sometimes, you know, got to run.
Well, you know, we got some reels down there. Yeah, so he had one of these, it's a silent movie.
Yeah.
But he had them reels back when he had them pony cards and everything. And we looked at them down for a while.
Vicky was telling me something about that out there in the butter. She was thinking of taking these, well, he got a couple of them, but they're pretty long. And she was telling me that she thought of going and having them that we had there done.
We just have,
When they were, you
Debbie's
know,
got a
real
VCR, so we can
Well,
borrow
I
it
was
and bring
supposed
it
to,
in or
I
do
mean,
it.
I told my sister to go ahead and
My
get it
VCR.
done.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to make it for her, so.
They can do wonders with them pictures now, I'll tell you.
See, Henry's on
She's
some
got
days
another one. She bought
down there,
another
when
one.
we just go down there and play with that card.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's about time Tammy was born.
Year since she was, well, a year and a half since she was born. I'm glad she's got up to the age she is now.
This is when you really enjoy her, from now on until about 8 or 9, then they get a mind of their own.
Well, she's getting that little mind of her own already.
Probably 15.
Yeah, yeah.
And they
See,
turn around
I
and
waited
go
till
to
I
another
was 29 to get married. I was 29 years old when
Well,
I
you're
got
right.
married. So it's not like I didn't wait
You
long
don't even
enough.
look that old now. I didn't think you were that old now.
Oh, I'm almost 32 years old.
She waited till she could finally get
You're the
here.
same age as my Cindy almost. And she's already 32. Cindy's my second. But,
That's what she was
She's
waiting
like
on.
35.
34. She'll be
34.
35 soon.
And then Wendy's like 28.
No, she done hit 30.
Oh, she's done hit 30.
30, yeah.
I know there wasn't that many years difference, in about 2 years between all of them. Wendy.
Except the last one. Now, last one came along.
And that was Missy.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
got a great memory there. Great memory.
I remember.
I wanted her to be twins because I don't know, I like kids so well, and I was having a ball with her.
Because you're the dad, that's why.
She was, and one time Norma says, yeah, I think I am going to have twins. Because I started looking back, my mom was a twin. She had a brother and sister that was a twin, and I figured, well, you know, maybe the cycle would come
Let's
around.
see, I did.
But
Do you know,
carried
go
that, I
2
don't think.
generations.
Well, I think as far as I know, Buddy had the only twins. And the twins that died right
Yeah, Buddy and
after her.
Joyce had twins.
Yeah.
And as
But
far
they
as I
didn't
know,
live
they
Well,
were
that's
the
in
only
the
twins.
same genetic deal in from back. Yeah, that could
I
be.
didn't realize that Grandma Nellie had 2 sets of twins. I thought just Maud and Camilla.
No, and she
Uncle
had
Bud.
Aunt Bill, Aunt Deb, Aunt Sis,
They
and
called
Uncle
her
Bud.
Sis. That wasn't her real name, but they
What
called
was
her
her
Sis.
No, I don't even know.
And I thought there
I've
was
heard Mama
actually a
call it,
set
but
of
I don't
twins in the
remember what it was.
Thompsons too.
But they always
That's what you
called her
talking
Sis.
No, I don't think so.
No.
They were all in the
Not even
valleys.
my uncles.
I was thinking there was a set of twins in the Thompsons.
We had
too.
this
No,
cousin of
we
mine
had
is
Thompsons,
researching,
I know 'em.
or his son and his brother's son are researching the Thompson family. They came up to one that was, well, the one was the most famous, lived at, well, none of them were really famous. This one guy lived down by Morganfield, and they called it Thompson Station. The train went through there. Then they changed it to Claremont. But he was J.R. Thompson, and there was a J.M. though, that was married 3 times. He was older than him and had 29 kids.
Oh my.
And Morris, these two, let's say they're young guys, now they must be getting old, but his son and his brother's son, they went through all the county records and they got all that stuff, and so he sent it to me. I never had heard of the one that had the 29 kids. Yeah, I knew it was a JM, but I never heard of him before.
There's a girl on Chisholm Thompson's, and I know that she's got to be kin to y'all. Works over here, Dr.
That's a
Lockwood.
pretty Bible that these guys.
Her name is Angie Thompson. She's just as dark-headed as she can be, and she's her complexion and everything. And I know that she's got to be kin to y'all. She's smart and deal.
Well, you know.
Well, that's possible because they came to, originally the Thompsons came from in there, yeah.
You know that Gail
They came from
Gibbs,
Union County,
her
you
daddy
know.
was a
Union, yeah,
Thompson
around
out
Martin,
of somewhere around
Martin.
Newburgh,
Right.
Evansville. She was real dark complected and dark hair. And her real dad was a Thompson, but Nick Gibbs, when her mama, Martha or whatever, married Nick Gibbs, he adopted her, Margie. But now her birth, she was actually a Thompson.
There was not
daddy
too
was
many
a
of our
pharmacist.
family left around. Well, our cousins have sons and
Grandma
daughters
might give us.
that, some of them live here in Henderson.
If you got everybody together that we were actually blood and in-law kin to, everybody you meet on the street, every car you pass,
Every relative.
I've heard that,
everybody is
you'd be
kin.
surprised. Yeah, I've heard that.
And you know, when we went to Buddy's or Donnie's funeral,
Have feet on the table.
the girl that was with one of the guys, I don't even know, he was a cousin of some kind, was Randy Risley's ex-wife, Lisa. And I knew that was her when she walked in, but I had no idea she married anybody I was kin to. And I didn't know I was kin to until the funeral up there.
What was his name?
I don't even remember what his name
Is
was
he that,
now.
gray-haired boy?
He had a beard, kind of reminds you of Tim Pickens. Kind of reminds you of Tim. He was a little bit taller.
Who's this right
I
here?
forget what his name
Who's
is.
that?
And we were standing right there at the parlor doors talking to
Can you
him.
say mommy?
And that's when that girl said, well, Tammy. And I said, well, yeah, and Lisa. And I couldn't really picture her. She was all, well, even up to a couple of years ago, she was real thin and petite and everything. Well, she's not now. She's even heavy in her face and all. I mean, I've gained my weight over the last 10 years, but she gained hers in the last 2 years, which surprised me because I didn't know that she married into our family. Which is kind of a distance, I guess, for
Yeah,
me
but
because it was a cousin of some sort,
Mhm.
but I can't even remember who it was. As a matter of fact, it may not even really be kin to me because it may be one of the Burns boys. I don't know. Maybe one of the Burns boys' boys.
No.
But and somewhere maybe it was Buddy's funeral too because I said in us we all intertwine again because somebody had married somebody else. And they said, well, I'm your cousin. And I thought, boy, our family tree is just really growing, you know.
If y'all ever heard
It's
Candy
they can
camera.
do it, but it's pretty hard, I would think, and they do take time to go
it's
back.
running.
Like Morris, he mails a lot of
And it's
stuff.
getting all of you too. It's getting you.
He's
No, I
got
didn't
back
know
as
I
far
was
as to know
and it's
that
getting Jake too.
they came
You
over
know.
with the early
Well, she
settlers,
got the camera.
and in those days,
It's can y'all say candy camera?
I can say
I didn't know he had that thing turned on.
You're on
It's-
candy camera.
You're on-
yeah.
You're on candy camera.
He's got that camera running. I didn't know he did.
Oh, really?
Taking
Well,
pictures
he cheated.
Sorry,
see.
when they
Yeah,
send,
I think you did.
when they send them girls them Christmas cards and that thing all sprung out there in front of them.
Yeah, they used to have that.
There he is.
Oh, look here, Kevin.
How you doing?
Hi. Let me show you this grandson.
Oh.
Grandson gets, he does the same thing.
Hello, Jay, how are you?
They
Good
used
to
to
see
sleep,
you.
I can tell.
Wow.
Say hi, Lace.
This
Where's
is
Danny?
yourself either, you know.
She wanted me to drop her back by. I kind of came home from work and grabbed her. She hadn't planned on going out there.
Come here, Mason. Come here.
Nice coming to
Brenda.
Mama.
Brenda, you got it made. You got nice grandkids. You'll always have something to do.
Some days you need to be a fly on the wall and watch how nice they can all be.
Nice grandkids. He's not around here
I
much.
bet you
He's
can.
How you doing, Jake?
You want a hot
And
dog?
Marley got to
No,
see you.
it's
Papa gets to see you about every day, but Mama doesn't get to see you much.
What you been up to today?
That's
Nothing. Names look
Getting-
at houses,
You're
man.
getting on candy camera.
Look
Move
at
over, you're
one
blocking
over
our
there.
candid.
It's on.
No,
We're
y'all
You're
got
getting on
me.
candy camera.
Is he being
Can we get
shy?
Mason's picture?
Whenever you
Here, what, right
divide,
side. Look. Here.
Yeah, I have to hold Mason too, sweetheart.
no,
Is that where he lives
See, it's been a good while since you saw
You
him.
flying?
Jason.
Looked like you got a little taller and put on a little weight or something too.
I'm probably gaining a little weight. I know if I got
You look good.
Well, you
She
can
was
tell
telling me you're
Candy
29. It's hard for me to believe that, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
when I saw you last time when you just got out of the army,
Yeah.
somewhere
That's
around
like-
that time.
88.
Yeah, I guess it had to be about it.
Oh, she loves you.
he got out of the army at the year I went in.
At your
He
house?
got out at 23 and I went in at 23.
Really?
Call her
That's
Jeff.
about what I
He's got
was
that
when I went
camera.
in.
Say, hi, Jeff.
22.
What branch were you?
I was in the
They say, hello,
automatic
Jeff.
weapons army branch, automatic weapons, and we got our basic
Like your outfit.
and
She just
training
went
at
for
Georgia
play with him and he
Camp
don't know
Stewart right out
that.
of Savannah.
You really look
We said we have
handsome.
we have an army reunion every year.
Oh, do you?
I missed this year. It's the 9th, 10th, up to the 12th of September.
Yeah.
And this year we have it in a different city every year. I haven't missed a
Don't
year
we
in
get tired,
oh,
don't we?
15, 20 years. But I don't know, this year it was
Mammy
in
in there.
Asheville, North Carolina. And me getting there, I got to change planes about 2-3 times, and I just decided, well, and I
Did
intended,
you say hello
I
to
intended to
Papa?
come here in October,
Uh-huh.
but then when Betty
Papa
died, I
over
mean, I
there?
pushed it up a little bit.
Papa will hold your coat for you.
Yeah, I tell you, it's great. Wait till you get a little older and you see those guys that are older
You say
than
hi
you
to
in the
Greg,
service.
she was talking to
You
you.
can't believe that this guy turned out like this, and now it's really interesting.
22.
Well,
I guarantee you, I can't get on what I had on when
We
I was
hated to wear
22.
them.
Put that hat on.
I put the hat on too.
The only time we had to wear them was when we went on a parade
Jeff's
field or
taking you
something.
pictures.
That's a little tight. Of course, it's probably true.
Jeff's getting your
Your
picture now.
head's grown.
Now you had to wear it straight,
Yeah.
Jeff. You
Yeah,
know, the
2
army
fingers
crop.
above the
That is great. All right.
Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good.
Feels probably better now to
Is
know
it
you ain't gotta
black
get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to wear it, doesn't
And you
it?
don't have to wear it unless you want to.